Focus. This is the third time I have to do it because the first time it was a practice and the second time I had it, but it wasn't in focus during the beginning, so... What's up everyone? My name is Ation Mitihepi, and it's been a while, this interaction between you, me, you and I, myself and you. How are things? Hope things with you and life in general are good, and if not, I hope that changes really soon. And if you are going through tough times at the moment, know that you have the love and the support of your friends and family and everyone important to you around you, and that even though it's tough right now, it will get better later on, and in the end you will come out stronger than you are right now. You will come stronger, you will become smarter, and you'll have the love and support of the family and friends around you to hold you up and support you in the time of need that you're going through. Man, that was a good start. Nice. Welcome to start. Now, if you're a big fan of Smosh like I am, you would know that next month, in the month of July, will be the third season of the Smosh Summer Games, and I honestly cannot wait. And because of the fact that it's coming next month, I wanted to put up this little video, or the video that's coming after this, as a little homage and a little teaser to what I want to work on for this season's Summer Games. Now, if you're not really interested in the backstory or the creation of this concept, I suggest you just jump to this time code right here, you know? You have a little introduction from me and then you'll just play on straight to the video. So, there's a time code. If you want to skip it, right now. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, it's right there. Now, before we jump into the third season of the Smosh Summer Games, we gotta look back at the previous seasonal tournament, which was the Smosh Winter Games AGAIN tournament, which happened during the month of February earlier this year. Now, during the first few weeks of the Smosh Winter Games tournament, I thought to myself, what if we made like a talk show that analyzed the skill and the performances of all the competitors of the tournament, and that we put it up on YouTube, almost like it was like any other sports analyzing talk show. And by we I mean myself, because my brain works like that. So during the month of February, when the Smosh Winter Games tournament was going on, as well as a couple of weeks after in the month of March, I watched and rewatched all of the videos, regardless of whether it was tournament related or just friendly competition, and I collected data and made graphs and collected comments and basically did a lot of research for the videos. However, when it came to time to put all of that into practice and record them, I struggled, and it's mainly because of the fact that it was just myself. I couldn't push myself to get all the videos done because of the fact that I'd done so much research, I created so much work for myself. It demotivated me and put me off several times to do it because of the fact that I put so much work against me, and that I also had like a huge expectation. Like I was like, oh wow, this is like mind blown. This is like no one's ever done this. Wow. So because of that, like I was toying with something that has never been done before. Had really high expectations set for myself, by myself. That, as well as the fact that the editing for just week two was annoying. Because of the fact that it was so annoying and it was becoming such a bore, I would end up taking breaks from it, which would take weeks. And then when I jump back into it, I have a completely new set of ideas. And then when I get annoyed about the editing, I stop doing that for a couple of weeks, and then I jump back into it again. And then basically it was just a cycle. So what should have been work that should have been done in like 2 months max, the whole thing ended up being just a week of the tournament being done in 3 months. So that was really a bummer, but I wanted to put this video out as a little homage and a little teaser and a little bit of what to expect when I jump into this again for the third season of the Smosh Summer Games tournament. So with all that being said, you probably just jumped to this time code right now and you have no idea what's happened, but that doesn't matter because it is now time for myself to hand it over to myself to cover week 2 of the Smosh Winter Games tournament. I'll hand it over to you, Ation. Thanks, Ation. Now, as we all know, things are just getting started in the second season of the Smosh Winter Games tournament. And with the Spaghetti Yetis leading with 2 points against the Blizzards nil, we're about to see what happens when we jump into week 2 of the Smosh Winter Games! My voice just cracked. Why did my voice crack? Again! God hates charades! Why am I doing these things with my hands? I don't know. If you're unfamiliar with the game God Hates Charades, it's pretty much just like a regular game of charades. Except, it's not like a regular game of charades. In this version of the game, not only do you get a scenario to act out, but you also get a character in which they are enacting that action. So for instance, if you were given Taylor Swift and having sex with James Franco, you could try something like this.
I hate all my boyfriends and I make songs about them.
Oh, Taylor Swift!
So hi, this boyfriend that I'm...
Taylor Swift!
And you're friends with Seth Rogen.
Of course, that's one interpretation of it. And that's what makes this game more interesting, more hilarious, and more fun, because unlike regular charades, when people have an inkling of what it is that they're trying to mimic and that it gets boring over time and time again because they know what to expect, with God Hates Charades, it's limitless. You have no idea what character is going to do what action and how they're going to interpret it and mimic and action it out for their team or for their crowd to guess. This game was scored on how many prompts they were able to convey to their audience. 1 point for the correctly guessed character, and an extra point for correctly guessing the action.
Holy crap. So, Dr. Evil! I've gone to the Buddhist temple and I finally figured it all out. Like, oh my god. Dr. Evil! Convert to a Buddhist! This is what it is. Wow, I finally... Dr. Evil! Find enlightenment!
The meaning of life.
Yes!
Now let's check out some of the comments for that video. The German Shark comment, "Dear God, just gonna say it." Because we're all thinking it. But damn, Joven is good at this game. And I agree, because he performed exceptionally well in that game. Which is saying something, because he guessed things like Jabba the Hutt masturbating. Which is saying something, because he guessed Jabba the Hutt jerking off at the back of a taxi. So I don't know if that's a win or a... Smosh Olivia commented, "Noah survived!" Which is true, because back in the first Smosh Winter Games, when they did the Just Dance game, you could see he was in obvious pain in that I think he entered the first stages of pneumonia or frostbite. I think one of the two. Editor, when you put this in, just... you know. No more badges comments. Guys, your hot tub has a leak. A Keith leak. Ooh, that was a good pun. However, his name is Keith Leak Jr. So, I mean, still a good pun, but, you know, Hunter Chapman commented, "Everyone did so well." And then there's Bose, lol. Well, come on, give her a break. Godzilla Music HD, interesting username, comments, "Can Bose stay in touch after this? She is super funny and cool." Well, unless you haven't been keeping up with what's been happening on Smosh Games, I've got some good news for you. Now, because of the fact that this was a team-based game, there were no star players or weakest performance for this. However, there are a few people that I will point out who performed exceptionally well. But with a 1 point difference, the Blizzards take out the game and score their first point onto the table with a score of 30 points against the Spaghetti Yetis 29. Punishment curling. Wait, hold up. I like that. I could use an action-based voice. Punishment curling. Nope, that did not sound right. I'm just gonna go back to my regular voice. Punishment curling is just like punishment archery back in the second Smosh Summer Games, in which they curl or hurl or throw, whatever you would describe that action. They curl their stones onto a target, with each ring/area giving them different amount of points. But that's just them getting the points. In order to score the points, they'll have to perform a punishment that they draw up from a jar, bucket, whatever the container is, and perform it for each of the stones that they score. So in other words, to get a total amount of points that they score, they must perform 2 punishments.
Ready? 3, 2, 1!
Yeah, you can see it.
Put the ice on it. Put the ice on it. Put a lot of wax on there. No, get out of here.
The team with the most collective points wins. Now let's check out the comments down in the comment section below for that video. Aiden Brennan comments, I wonder how many fanfics this is going to inspire. A lot, mate. A lot. Jasmine Harris comments, is this the behind the scenes of Yuri on Ice? For those who don't know, Yuri on Ice is a popular anime series in which involves the concept of Yuri, which is relationships between boy and boy or guy and guy, existing on ice, you know, because they're all ice skaters as far as I know. I think I'm not much of an anime fan, but to answer your question, I wouldn't imagine it so much as a behind the scenes of Yuri on Ice, but more of a live adaptation of Yuri on Ice. But you know, for a G-rated audience. Kelly Gonzalez comments, I really wanted to know if Keith's mom replied to Flitz's sext. We all do, Kelly. We all do. Madison Ford comments, I hope Joven gets the MVP, and if he doesn't, I hope he gets epic moment. Me too, Madison, me too. I mean, he's performing exceptionally well for not only punishment curling, but for God Hates Charades. Not so much for the first week, though.
Shred! Shred! Shred!
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Lasercorn comments, why do I always draw the waxing one? Well, to answer your question, some say it's fate, some say it's chance. I would say karma, because you were mocking Keith's patchy beard and look what happened, so, you know. I mean, I'm not going to say it, because, yeah. TBM_experiment comments, I thought it would be Flitz and Shane to be shits. Well, as much as it would be funny for them to, you know, pair them up, I can understand why they didn't. Also, that is a terrible ship name. I mean, we have great ones like Marhinki, Lasershire, Woes, and then you have shits. Hurricane J17 comments, hey Smosh, can we please make Shane a big sweater with huge long sleeves? I really want him to walk into a room and say, flippity flop, I'm Shane Top, and flop around his sleeves. Wait, what? What are you doing? Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see, you know, if Shane just entered the room with a big jumper and be like, flippity flop, I'm Shane Top. That was a terrible impression, and I don't know what I was doing with, actually, flippity flop, I'm Shane Top. Ow, dang, whacked myself too hard on that. Now the star player has to go to Joven because he was the only person to hit the bullseye, and the fact that he was the only one to do it, amazing. However, weakest performance has to go to Olivia, only because both of her stones failed to even land on the target. That can be, I'm not saying that she's weak and all that, I'm just saying in a performance point of view.
And way up here, we've got a total possibility of 2 points! Alright! That's all we need! That's all we need!
But in the end, the Blizzards take out that game with a total of 16 points against the Spaghetti Yetis' 11 points. Now, it'll be interesting to know that they already won with 15, but because of the fact that there was only one punishment left, they decided to take it for just bragging rights and just to score that extra point. And that extra punishment was to lick a line of wasabi off Joven's chest. They didn't have to do it, but they did it anyway, so points for that. So after week 2, the scores are as such. That's right, it's tied up. 2 points to Spaghetti Yetis, and 2 points to the Blizzards. Where's it going to go from there? We'll find out in a couple of minutes' time. But for now, I'm Ation Mitihepi. I've been covering week 2 of the Smosh Winter Games tournament. Time to hand it back to Ation back in the newsroom. Ation? Ation? Oh, sorry about that. I forgot I was still recording this, but also you would probably notice that this is a different time when I recorded the intro, because when I did the intro I forgot to do an outro, and also I'm sick. So, hope you guys enjoyed this little taste of what I plan to do for the upcoming season of the Smosh Summer Games tournament later on this year. And if you did, please let me know by giving it a big thumbs up, and let me know down in the comment section below. Also, let me know down in the comment section below what has been your favorite challenge to have been featured in the Smosh seasonal tournaments so far. Regardless of whether it's been a part of the Winter Games or the Summer Games, let me know. My favorite has to be Netflix and Chill, because not only is it interactive in the way that the viewers get to participate and try to guess whatever movie the synopsis is based on, but it also is hilarious in seeing the competitors squirm in uncomfort when there's ice down their pants and just surrounding their gooch. Now, if you've watched this entire video and you had no clue about what I was talking about whatsoever, chances are you have not seen the Smosh Winter Games AGAIN tournament, to which I say, how? You've come this far and you should have made at least a connection about it. Regardless, I highly suggest you go check out this link right here, which takes you to the full playlist to all the videos regarding Smosh Winter Games AGAIN tournament, as well as for those who are wanting to prep themselves before the upcoming season of the Smosh Summer Games come later on this year. If you want to check out my previous video, you can click on this link right here. And if you're interested in the kind of content I create, which includes skits and vlogs and challenges and series like this and whatnot, I highly suggest you consider subscribing to my channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you guys. Peace!